Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome to my One Piece chapter 1005 review. You could ask for a better start to this Nico Robin versus Black Maria fight than this. So this chapter was great. Let's get into it with the cover page, and it's a cover page that pretty much lights everybody's heart because it's Katakuri on Whole Cake Island chilling with eating donuts with a bunch of kittens and puppies. So yeah, it's gonna warm the heart, no doubt about it. We saw Radio 2 chapters ago, so I thought that was kind of interesting. Kind of want to know what Katakuri's doing right now, at the same token as Radio, the rest of the Vinsmokes, how they're faring right. Because there's been a lot of speculation about Katakuri coming to Wano. I don't think he will. So this chapter starts off with Black Maria laying down the ultimatum to Sanji, call Nico Robin. So you got the loudspeakers all over the place with down the lower, like she's got the spider web ready to restrict her movements, but she's again, like Sanji warned her, don't underestimate Nico Robin, and that's what she does, and it ends up coming to bite her in the ass in this chapter. So it looks like at first Sanji isn't going to say anything because it's like, oh, he's not going to do that to a crew member, especially to a woman, but it's because he's being entangled by a woman that he ends up actually calling Nico Robin's help, which kind of took me back a little bit. Then I realized, okay, a huge sense of chivalry when it comes to like helping out women and not hurting women. But Black Maria's just beating the shit out of Sanji. Like this chapter, from a character standpoint, did him no favors. I'm sorry, but like, no, I don't care what his upbringing is. Do you think any other Straw Hat would have ratted out Nico Robin like that? Because you had members like Jinbei and Frankie, like, what the hell is he doing? Like, he knows this is a trap, and like, oh, and Jinbei actually puts the dots like, oh, she's obviously Black Maria. They obviously I am Nico Robin because she's viable with the rock poneglyphs. No duh, we know. But that, yeah, the fact that Jinbei knows that and Sanji is still mentioning that, especially with the way he acted when it comes to like the samurai. I wonder if that's what actually triggered him. Honestly, but he doesn't say anything. That's what makes it frustrating. But at the same token, it does lead to Nico Robin showing up. So I can't be that way. I'm not really mad at it. I'm just like dumbfounded. Like, wait, can't hurt women. You're literally writing out a woman, a crew member, to literally potentially fall for a trap. So I don't know. It's like I said, it didn't do him from a character standpoint. He did him no favors. But now that Sanji's out of there, hopefully he can be redeemed with the 1v1 against Queen. Now that's coming. He better put in the work. So after this, so he's like beg her to come and rescue. I have somewhere to be. Black Maria did mention like, oh, she was gonna go take care of the scabbards. So I guess she wanted to call Nico Robin, get her done, take her out first, and then go to the scabbards. Which again, she's underestimating Robin. So that came back to bite. And you have the subordinates like that's under Black Maria actually tearing up for Sanji because he wouldn't. They thinking he was loyal. The response they have, the subordinates they have with Sanji saying, "Oh, Robin-chan saved me," which actually is a clear-cut reference to when Robin's like say to Luffy, "I want to live. Take me with you." Back at Eda's lobby, it's exactly the same pose with Sanji, but this time Sanji's like, "Hey, Nico Robin saved me," but the subordinates' reaction is what killed it for me because it's like, oh, wow, they really ratted him out. He gave in so easy, and even Black Maria's like, wait, what? So like I said, this did him no favors from a character standpoint. And to make matters worse, you also have this plastered all over the Onigashima with the 3 eyes. I kind of think we're going to get more insight into that, especially with now the interaction with Robin and Black Maria. What that symbol means. We kind of have some speculation, like once a member of the 3-eyed tribe fully awakens, like she is able to read the word poneglyph, so that, and it makes sense that Robin would be the one that's in this because of the fact she can also read the word poneglyphs. What I do love though is you barely see Robin during this call out, and you see the other members, the crew members reacting to this. Or the other crew members, you've got the other Straw Hats are fighting with the Toby Robo that's hearing all this as well. So we're on the 3rd floor in the large hall banquet. Nero, mind you, the reason why Sanji's in this predicament in the first place is because he is thinking lustful thoughts when it came to like a woman. So he actually went off and separated from Jinbei and Luffy. Chopper's the first to react, but then you actually see him making the antidote, so that's pretty cool. So you see some of the ice demons are being infected because they're like, oh, how pathetic. And then you see Beppo who's fighting. Seeing Beppo kind of made me realize how the Supernova are doing right now, because they're about to get wrecked by hybrid form Kaido, but we haven't seen him yet since then. The Straw Hats are just calling out Sanji, and Nami's the one with actually the sense to realize, oh, he must be fighting a woman. So I do like that Nami acknowledges that fact, but it still doesn't make it any better. Usopp brings up the point that, oh, that's Sanji's voice, but I saw it too. What is the eye? So Usopp brings up an interesting question, which like I said, that's going to have to be explained in this fight. So then we see it looks like Rico Robin's already in the area, but then I think it's Sebihime, actually points out, oh, someone's coming. So then Black Maria's like, oh, I wasn't really gonna let you go, even when you said that, how much you adored me. So this business isn't personal. Sanji's like, I love all ladies in the world. So, and Black Maria gets triggered by this because it's like, oh, cheating isn't something I can forgive. You need to be disciplined. Wait, my arm, and Sanji's arm and hockey won't work. So, which kind of explains why he can't free himself. Sanji was actually, I doubt that would happen with the fact that said, if that's a chance I could hurt you. But out there, it becomes gigantic. But out of nowhere, it comes Robin with Spank, slaps the hell out of Black Maria. And Black Maria's like, how the hell did you get in here? And Robin's like, my body can bloom anywhere. And Robin's like, you may have lured me here, but do you really think catching a woman like me would be that simple? Sanji's like, oh, Robin-chan, I've spent half my life as an unsavory organizations. Naturally seeing my friends mistreated brings out the devil in me, which is something I said chapters ago, that if Robin sees Sanji like this, it could trigger her. Also, the treatment of Miss Momonosuke was also going to tick her off. So, yeah, this only adds fuel to the fire. So, it couldn't come at a better time. But I kind of got to say, I didn't realize I should have put the dots together because Brook was with Robin, making the way up. But I didn't think Brook was also going to be there. But it's good because he can take care of the fathers. He could take care of the subordinates that were with Black Maria. And we get the 1v1 with Maria and Robin. So Brook comes in, he cuts Sanji free, which is cool. I kind of wanted Robin to be the one to do it, but it works out. And while everybody in this chapter from the Straw Hat side were actually questioning Sanji, what the hell he was doing, Sanji goes off, is like, I'm going to head to where Kinemon and the others, which I think that's going to be where, because he's going down, he's going to run into Queen. That's it. So stop, Sanji. I'm not gonna let you escape. And Robin has an awesome comeback. It's like, are those your last words? And look at the shading on Robin. It's like she's dead serious, which is good. But then Sanji, you've made my day. Thanks for counting on me. Just love the way she compliments Sanji. Like, oh, she doesn't blame Sanji because even though the others would have got pissed off by that, Robin's like, oh, you made my day, counting on me. You counted on me to save you, so there you go. So that was a cool moment. We also go down to the Forbidden storeroom, Skuldo, and we pretty much got the confirmation of Yamato realizes with the eye symbol all around. My father has an army scouting unit called the Mary, so we actually get what it actually is. This is one of the cyborgs seamlessly around the island. Everything they see is by their human counterparts. So that actually clarifies, like, somebody with a devil fruit is actually manipulating them, and that's how the information gets transmitted back to them. So that explains a whole lot. There's a bunch of underlings that are making their way to the storeroom, and Momonosuke, Yamato, and Shinobu hear this, and oh, they need to get the hell out of there. Yamato's ready to fight, and Shinobu's like, yo, Yamato, we need to keep Momonosuke outside while we break out. So, another great part of this chapter, Yamato explains there's a cleavage, but then says, Momonosuke, you have to hide my clothes. Don't know why it has to be Momonosuke, but obviously, it's for the greater good of keeping the Shogun alive, I guess. That's gonna be great to see in the anime. I'll say that much. But and then there's a conversation between Black Maria and Jack, and it's like I will finish off the samurai myself, Black Maria. So even if they're at death's door, the rest scabbards shouldn't be taken lightly. Black Maria's like, don't you dare lift a finger. You're severely underestimating me, Jack. And this is where it cuts back to Black Maria revealing, number one, she has a stamp. She has a staff with a stamp on it, represent a man's face. And then you see the tattoo on the back. And it's clearly for Robin and Brooke to see. And she's like, now, Rico Robin, from this moment onwards, you belong to Kaido-sama. And then Robin's like, no thanks, I'd rather die. So we knew this already, but she doesn't want to be any part of crew other than the Straw Hats with Luffy. So she's not gonna help him out with the poneglyph. But there needs to come a point where she says, the reason I'm willing to die because Luffy's going to become king of the pirates. That's basically, that has to happen. Looks like Black Maria and Nico Robin are about to throw down. But this chapter also, I think, confirms the fact that Yamato is not the silhouette that we saw in the last chapter, because right now they're in the treasure room, the scabbards, and we know the silhouette's already with them. So if that was Yamato, I said this in my last review, that Momonosuke and Shinobu should have been there as well. So, but I know it was done for dramatic effect, but so they have to make their way to the scabbards also. But it's also chapter to make me realize: are we going to get Jack versus Yamato? That could be really epic. So I think this chapter pretty much confirmed that silhouette is definitely Hiyori now. So I don't know why people will think that's Toki, Lady Toki from the dead, because we know she is dead. So unless she made a double ganger of herself and hopped into the future again, I don't know. But yeah, I think this chapter pretty much confirmed the silhouette it narrows it down to being Hiyori. It could be somebody else, but at this point, who else would have those type of emotions seeing the scabbards like that? But the most important part of this chapter is Nico Robin finally gets a 1v1, and I think we're going to see the results of some of these Zoan types of the Toby Robo revealed to be an awakened, or they're going to reveal that they're awakened, or they're going to become an awakened during these fights. Kind of like how the Straw Hats are going to be pushed some new power-ups. Personally, I think Sanji's definitely getting a power-up. Pretty cool. So these 1v1 fights are now shaping up, and it's kind of cool that Brooke is getting something to do, although I kind of wonder what else he's going to be doing. So if Brooke takes care of the subordinates or under Black Maria, that kind of sets the stage for like Robin versus Black Maria. But the thing about it is, if you look at the way that Robin was reacting when she arrived, she's like, oh, she got pissed when a crew member one of her friends got mistreated. So now it's like, okay, this is going to bring out the Nico Robin of old, like we all wanted to see. So that's great. That's what gets me hyped the most. It's like seeing what Robin can really do when she's pushed. So like all the Straw Hats are going to have to display once they're pushed. They're going to get power-ups, and they're going to have to go all out. So I can't wait to see that. But yeah, this chapter was great, if nothing else, for the fact that Robin is finally going to get a chance to shine, and it couldn't come at a better time or against a better opponent. So she could read the Barconic list for Kaido. As Robin said, she'd rather die than do that. So now we got a death match incoming. So that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like the review if you did. Hit that thumbs up. I appreciate that. Let me know what your comments down below. Subscribe channel for more One Piece. Catch you guys later. Thanks, guys. Bye.